Hey YouTube, Red Quill here, and back for another Wraith update video. For this video, I'll go over the creation of pages 3 and 4, and show the progress I've made on page 5. These pages are continuing the introduction of the Wraith webcomic, following quotes from Benedict Baker's journal entry on the Wraith. The first 7 pages or so of the webcomic are just going to be me illustrating Benedict's journal entry, because I think it would make a nice introduction to the Wraith and make for some cool scenes. Starting with page 3. I'm not going to lie, I wish on the first panel that Ben running away from the jungle gym looked a little smoother. To me, his running form looks pretty awkward, but this just shows I still have a lot of room for improvement, and I believe if I continue to work on these projects, I'll keep getting better. Once Ben stops running, I have him staring at the cloaked Wraith, where you can see a glimmer of his silhouette. Going into this page, I wasn't sure how I was going to draw the glimmering effect the Wraith has when survivors see him while he's moving. The software I use makes it easy to make things I draw partially transparent, but the real challenge was to figure out how visible I should make the Wraith, because I want my readers to be able to see that he's there, but I also want it to seem like he's actually cloaked. So I'm hoping I was able to strike a good balance here. He should be visible in the third panel. To help still keep them really faded but visible, I ended up using some blue color on his paint. The idea is the rest of the page is made out of largely greens, so I'm hoping this adds enough contrast that the reader can still see him. So page 4 is kind of an experiment for me. It has a lot more panels that I would normally put on one page, and this might make the page overcrowded and a little too busy. But I'm hoping it'll make for a cool effect when I make each panel visible one by one in video format, as I hope this gives a more convincing sequence of Ben running and making a dart for the hatch. Not to toot my own horn here, but I really like how some of those middle panels turned out. I think the first person perspective is kind of exciting, and giving the speed lines in front of Ben makes it really feel like you're seeing his viewpoint. I also think the slowly increasing the size of the hatch as he gets closer and making it seem like he's right on top of it to jump will make a cool sequence in the final product. So for page 5, all I've done so far is done some of the initial pen work. Soon I'll begin adding in base colors and further details. I know it looks kind of rough right now, and you would be right. This is year 4 of me drawing, and honestly, I still feel like my pen work is kind of shit. But I do think the years of experience has given me a workaround with my improvement in using the paint tools. Showing some examples on the screen, I think I'm able to take my mediocre pen abilities and add enough details to quote-unquote dress it up to make it look almost decent. I realized that only finishing 2 pages over the course of 2 weeks is a snail's pace, and I apologize for the slow progress, but this will be done eventually. When I decided to take on the Wraith project, I promised myself I wouldn't abandon my rate of production on my personal story I'm working on, Afterlife. Each week I make myself finish at least 2 pages on my own comic, and then all the extra free time I have is what goes into Wraith, which is why things are a little slow. But I hope you don't mind, and I appreciate all the patience. Well, I hope you guys don't mind these update videos. They're fun to do, and it's nice to talk about what I work on. And I do realize it's going to be a long time between actual webcomic videos. Well, this has been Red Quill, and thanks for watching. I hope y'all are staying safe, and until the next video, have a good one.